he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Throwing the out route complete. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Brings up third and 1.
Big ace. Omaha. Two.
Turning to Benson on third. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
So first down from the 41. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're going to face third down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He's got McBride complete. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Again, it's Murray to throw. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Has it downfield working the left. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. First down now, ball at the 33. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. They stop by Damone Clark. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Big ace.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Now trying to run for it with Benson. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's good for the Cardinals.
Murray here on first down. Flush out now to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
On second and 10, it's Murray. Now quick to McBride. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are tackled after a stellar return. Following the interception, they're going to take over at their 40.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. First and 10.
Right there, right there. Ready?
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Get it.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Milton out of the pistol here. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Here's Murray. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And they're on him quick after the catch. The stop made at the 19.
11 yards on the play. Brings up third down and 12.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12. Third and long for him here. Oh, his back's got it deep down the left sideline. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Pick up there of 39 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Chased out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. Another throw coming from Murray. Finds him over the middle. It's inside the 10. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a second quarter lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. Jukes away from one. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Drive begins with a Walker run. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. We've set it down from 37. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. It came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Come on, come on.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. The stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. But it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie before halftime. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys tied things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Hardman with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Kyler to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He dodged the tackle. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if the injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready,
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
here we go, set.
Here's Milton. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. It's going well so far. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Amani Hooker has it.
They'll take over at 1st and 10.
That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. This makes it up to the 25.
Cardinals take over at 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Into the hands of Harrison. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Murray. Oh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. They gain 11 on that play, and it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find his back, Trey Benson there. And now it's 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Trying for the touchdown. Oh no, they get him yet again! Trayvon Diggs has got it! We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. I'm going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You said it out loud?
That was out loud, yeah.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Walker on 1st down. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage, it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Cut up. Ready, right?
Running with Walker again. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
Get it.
Walker trying to run for the first. Has a hole left, room to run. He's at the 30, the 10, and he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. Things going well so far. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Looking underneath here. Benson. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
1st and 10. Murray. Finds Benson on the check down. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. And 10 from the 32. Play fake. It's Milton. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Pass to 60, pass to 60. Ready.
Now Milton to throw. Completed over the middle. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Off the play fake, here's Milton. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself They try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the gun on third down. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
7-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends the lead to 20.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Hardman with a return. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Omaha. Shit.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Now Murray on the play fake. Buying some time right. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play. And they got a new set of downs, too. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for our Cardinals. First down.
Murray here on first down. That's him on the quick hitter. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45. Offense up to the line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play action, here's Murray. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
He has the first over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
14 yards. And the Cardinals, first down.
Run on first down. Here's Murray. Connection made with his running back down the middle. He gets it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Give him 25 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Big Ace open.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Kyler throwing here. Forced out to his right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals drop the lead back to 13. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready, set.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Get it. Steady.
Throwing off the play fake. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Let's go. Hut up.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Prime Time. The Cowboys control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win.
On the ready.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready.
Handoff running left, Walker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
1918. Huh.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Rolling into enemy territory. And he is down to the 30-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready.
They give up the gut to Walker. And this hasn't been a common sight of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
3rd down.
Hey. Stretch the Eagles. Go.
3rd and long for him here. To Walker on the check down. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Aubrey puts it through, and that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
Well, it's hard to call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the 4th, it's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Murray looking to throw. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Big Ace open.
Back to throw, Murray. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. This gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
4 yards. And the Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Catch made. And he's brought down real close to that goal line. He's at the 1. Goes to the hurry up here.
2nd and 1 at the 1-yard line.
They give on 2nd to Benson. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
A 4-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Ace. Omaha.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Murray's going to throw for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
37. Cardinals, 27. Chad Ryland to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Running left, here's Walker. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing now, Milton. Dropped underneath, Walker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch and a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. It's on target to Moore. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cowboys approaching win number 7 on the year.
Ready up.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Pat in the street. Let's go now. Steady.
Toss play. This is Walker. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see Brock if they call their final timeout. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Ready? Ready, ready.
Here's Walker running right. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run, well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Let's see what they went with. Third down.
Ready, ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Here he goes. Third and long. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. So third and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's